Okay, here's a story told by Malala. This is from her, adapted from her foundation website. I tell my story not because it's unique, because it's the story of many girls. I was born in Mingora, Pakistan on July 12, 1997. Welcoming a baby girl is not always cause for celebration in Pakistan, but my father, Ziauddin Yousafzai, was determined to give me every opportunity a boy would have. My father was a teacher and ran a girls' school in our village. I loved school. But everything changed when the Taliban took control of our town in Swat Valley. The extremists banned many things, like owning a television and playing music, and enforced harsh punishments for those who defied their orders. And they said girls could no longer go to school. Even as a young girl, I could not accept this. I chose to speak out publicly on behalf of girls and our right to learn, and this made me a target. In October 2012, on the way home from school, a masked gunman boarded my school bus and asked, "Who is Malala?" He shot me on the left side of the head. I woke up 10 days later in a hospital in Birmingham, England. The doctors and nurses told me about the attack, and that people around the world were praying for my recovery. After months of surgeries and rehabilitation, I joined my family in our new home in the UK. It was then I knew I had a choice. I could live a quiet life, or I could make the most of this new life I had been given. I determined to continue my fight until every girl could go to school. With my father, who has always been my ally and inspiration, I established Malala Fund, a charity dedicated to giving every girl an opportunity to achieve a future she chooses. In recognition of our work, I received the Nobel Peace Prize in December 2014 and became the youngest ever Nobel laureate. I began studying philosophy, politics, and economics at the University of Oxford, and every day I fight to ensure all girls receive 12 years of free, safe, quality education. I travel to many countries to meet girls fighting poverty, wars, child marriage, and gender discrimination to go to school. Malala Fund is working so that their stories, like mine, can be heard around the world. With more than 130 million girls out of school today, there's more work to be done. I hope you will join my fight for education and equality. Together we can create a world where all girls can learn and lead. So some questions. How does Malala dramatize the challenge, the first important part of her very inspiring story? How does she then frame the choice that confronted her? And what motivated her to make the choice that she made? What values? Whose example? And finally, how does she show us the results of that choice? What moral, what teaching of the heart, does she want to share with us? Let's discuss.